Hey everyone, and welcome back to Serenity Minds. Today we're diving deep into the world of bipolar disorder. If you're new here, welcome. We're all about exploring mental health in an accessible and engaging way. So buckle up and let's get started. Bipolar disorder can be a tough subject to tackle. It's complex, often misunderstood, and can profoundly impact individuals and their loved ones. But we're here to break it down for you. We'll use clear language, relatable examples, and maybe even a few laughs along the way. Remember, knowledge is power. By understanding bipolar disorder, we can reduce stigma, promote empathy, and empower individuals to seek the help they deserve. So grab a cup of tea, get comfy, and let's learn something new together. Okay, let's start with the basics. What exactly bipolar disorder? In a nutshell, it's a mental health condition that causes extreme shifts in mood, energy, and activity levels. Imagine a roller coaster with its dramatic highs and lows. That's a bit like what living with bipolar disorder can feel like. These shifts aren't just your typical ups and downs. We're talking about intense periods of feeling extremely happy and energized, mania, followed by periods of deep sadness and hopelessness, depression. These episodes can last for days, weeks, or even months at a time. They can make it really hard to function in daily life, affecting work, relationships, sleep, and overall well-being. But don't worry, we'll delve deeper into the specifics of these mood episodes in just a bit. Now, you might be wondering, what causes bipolar disorder? Well, it's kind of like a mystery novel with a few different clues pointing to potential culprits. One major suspect is research suggests that if you have a close family member, think parent or sibling, with bipolar disorder, your chances of developing it are higher. But hold on. It's not a guaranteed sentence if it runs in the family. That's where our second suspect comes into play. Think of it like this. Genes might load the gun, but environment pulls the trigger. Stressful life events like trauma, abuse, or a major loss can increase the likelihood of bipolar disorder developing in someone who's genetically predisposed. Other potential accomplices in this mystery include brain chemistry imbalances and even physical health issues. But the truth is, we're still piecing together the puzzle. Here's a startling statistic. Bipolar disorder affects millions of people worldwide. That's right, it's not some rare, obscure condition. In fact, it's estimated that about 2.5% of adults will experience bipolar disorder at some point in their lives. That's roughly 1 in 40 people. You've probably encountered someone with bipolar disorder without even realizing it. And here's the thing. Bipolar disorder doesn't discriminate. It can affect people of all ages, races, ethnicities, and socioeconomic backgrounds. So why is it so important to be aware of these numbers? Because knowing that bipolar disorder is relatively common helps reduce stigma and encourages people to seek help. Section 5. Spotting the signs mania and hypomania. In this section, we will delve into the intricacies of mania and hypomania, two states that can significantly impact one's life. Understanding these conditions is crucial for early detection and management. All right, let's talk symptoms. Remember those mood swings we mentioned? They can be quite dramatic and intense. One moment you might feel on top of the world, and the next, you could be plunged into a state of deep contemplation or even despair. Well, during a manic or hypomanic episode, things go into overdrive. It's like your brain is a busy city street with thoughts and emotions rushing by at breakneck speed. This can be overwhelming and exhausting. Imagine this. You wake up feeling like you can conquer the world. Your energy levels are through the roof and you feel an unshakable sense of optimism. It's as if nothing can stand in your way. You're bursting with energy, even with barely any sleep. You might find yourself taking on new projects, exercising more, or socializing excessively. The world seems full of possibilities. Your thoughts are racing a mile a minute, hopping from one grand idea to the next. It's like your mind is a whirlwind of creativity and ambition, but it can be hard to focus on any one thing for long. You can't stop talking, and everything you say seems brilliant, at least to you. Conversations become rapid and animated, and you might feel an overwhelming urge to share your thoughts with everyone around you. You might feel invincible, like you can do anything. Gamble away your savings, take on risky ventures, or make impulsive decisions without considering the consequences. Max out your credit cards on impulsive shopping sprees, buying things you don't need but feel an urgent desire to have. This can lead to financial troubles and regret later on, or even engage in risky sexual behavior. The heightened sense of confidence and lowered inhibitions can lead to actions that you might not normally consider. But here's the catch. Mania isn't all sunshine and rainbows. The high energy and euphoria can be fleeting, and the crash can be hard. You might find yourself feeling frustrated or confused by your own actions. This euphoric energy can quickly morph into irritability, agitation, and even rage. Small annoyances can become major issues, and you might lash out at those around you. Hypomania is like mania's less intense sibling. It's characterized by similar symptoms, but to a lesser degree. You might still feel more energetic and confident, but it's not as overwhelming. The symptoms are similar, but not as extreme, and usually don't lead to major disruptions in your life. You might be more productive and social, but it's easier to manage. However, it's still crucial to recognize these signs. Early detection and understanding can help in managing these episodes effectively, ensuring that they don't take over your life. Stay aware and seek help if needed. Section 6. When moods swing low, understanding depression. Now, for the other side of the spectrum, depression, this isn't just feeling down for a day or two, it's a persistent state that can last for weeks, months, or even longer. Depression in the context of bipolar disorder is particularly challenging because it follows the extreme highs of mania or hypomania, making the contrast even more stark and difficult to manage. After the highs of mania or hypomania, the crash can be devastating. It's like falling from a great height into a deep, dark abyss. The energy and euphoria are replaced by a heavy, oppressive weight that makes even the simplest tasks feel monumental. Imagine this: the world feels draped in shades of grey, colours lose their vibrancy, and everything seems dull and lifeless. It's as if a fog has settled over your mind, making it hard to think clearly or find joy in anything. Your energy is zapped, like someone unplugged your battery. You feel constantly tired, no matter how much you sleep. Getting out of bed in the morning can feel like climbing a mountain, and the thought of facing the day ahead is overwhelming. Simple tasks, like getting out of bed or taking a shower, feel insurmountable. Even activities you once enjoyed can seem like chores. The motivation to do anything is gone, replaced by a sense of futility and despair. You're plagued by feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and worthlessness. These emotions are not just fleeting thoughts. They are persistent and pervasive, affecting every aspect of your life. You might feel like a burden to others or believe that things will never get better. It's like a heavy weight settling on your chest, making it hard to breathe. This physical sensation can be accompanied by a constant ache or tension in your body, adding to the overall sense of discomfort and distress. You withdraw from friends and family, isolating yourself in your pain. Social interactions can feel exhausting, and you might push people away, even though you need their support more than ever. This isolation can deepen the sense of loneliness and despair. Sleep and appetite are all over the place. You might find it hard to fall asleep or stay asleep, leading to restless nights and fatigue during the day. Alternatively, you might sleep too much, using it as an escape from the pain. You might find yourself sleeping for most of the day or struggling to get a wink of rest. This erratic sleep pattern can further disrupt your daily life and contribute to the feeling of being out of control. Your appetite might vanish, or you might turn to food for comfort. Some people lose interest in eating altogether, while others might binge on unhealthy foods in an attempt to fill the emotional void. It's important to remember that depression in bipolar disorder is just as serious and debilitating as the manic phases. It requires the same level of attention and care. Seeking help from a mental health professional is crucial in managing these symptoms and finding a path to stability. It's not simply a case of the blues, it's a serious medical condition that requires professional help. Treatment can include therapy, medication, and lifestyle changes, all aimed at helping you regain control and improve your quality of life. Remember, reaching out for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Section 7. Taking control, treatment, and management. Okay, so we've covered the what's and the whys of bipolar disorder. Now let's dive into the hows. How do you manage it? How do you take control of your life despite the diagnosis? Now let's talk about what you can do about it. The good news is, bipolar disorder is treatable. It's not a life sentence. With the right support and strategies, individuals can live full and meaningful lives. The cornerstone of treatment is usually medication. Mood stabilizers can help prevent the extreme highs and lows, while antidepressants might be prescribed to manage depressive episodes. But medication is only part of the puzzle. Therapy is equally crucial. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, can help individuals identify and change negative thought patterns. Interpersonal and social rhythm therapy, or IPSRT, focuses on regulating sleep-wake cycles and managing relationships. These therapies can provide tools to navigate daily challenges and improve overall well-being. Lifestyle modifications also play a vital role. Maintaining a regular sleep schedule, eating a balanced diet, exercising regularly, and avoiding alcohol and drugs can significantly impact mood stability. It's important to build a strong support network. This can include family, friends, support groups, and healthcare professionals. Having people who understand and support you can make a huge difference. Regular follow-ups with your healthcare provider are essential to monitor your progress and make any necessary adjustments to your treatment plan. Remember, managing bipolar disorder is a continuous process. It requires patience, persistence, and a proactive approach. But with the right tools and support, you can lead a fulfilling life. So take control, seek help, and don't hesitate to reach out. Your journey to managing bipolar disorder starts with the first step. And remember, you're not alone. Many have walked this path and found their way to stability and happiness. Stay committed to your treatment plan, make healthy lifestyle choices, and keep a positive outlook. The journey may be challenging, but the rewards are worth it. Together, with the right approach and mindset, you can manage bipolar disorder and live a life full of joy and purpose. Section 8. You're not alone. Support and resources. Living with bipolar disorder can feel isolating, but remember, you're not alone. There's a whole community of people out there who understand what you're going through. Support groups, both online and in person, provide a safe and welcoming space to connect with others who get it. Sharing experiences, offering encouragement, and knowing you're not alone can make a world of difference. For friends and family members, educating yourselves about bipolar disorder is crucial. Understanding the condition and learning how to offer support can strengthen your relationships and provide invaluable help to your loved one. Remember, seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. If you or someone you know is struggling with bipolar disorder, reach out to a mental health professional. There's no shame in asking for help, and it's the first step toward recovery. Section 9. Stay connected with Serenity Minds. And that wraps up our exploration of bipolar disorder. We hope you found this video informative and empowering. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Serenity Minds for more mental health content. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming videos. Remember, knowledge is power, and together we can break down the stigma surrounding mental health. Until next time, take care.